1-on-1, and then
Check,
66
test,
two-thirds
test,
chance.
testing.
I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning at sacrifice. See, Joel, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at sacrifice. See, but I'm gonna break it down for you ladies. Would you rather be with me, or would you rather be with Joel? Well, I think Joel's kind of nice. I mean, you know. See, you're one of those girls that like romance. I'm gonna talk to all my freaks out there. Would you rather come home to me, a genetic freak, to be satisfied every night, or go home to that fat-ass Samoa Joe? See, tonight, we're gonna win, and I'm gonna be the world champion at sacrifice. Come on, Pete.
Come on, Petey. All right, it's almost time to do this thing. I am done. I think I have tested everything. Let's make sure these buttons work.
Gamers get crazy!
Enjoy your gaming.
Mushroom King.
Tony Khan will pay for his crimes.
I'm gonna gargle your piss! I'm gonna gargle your piss! I'm gonna gargle your piss!
On your knees.
Time to play the game!
All right. Very serious. It's a very serious award show. It needs very serious countdown music. All right. All right. That's the end of the recording. And I'm still here. Now I can say what's really on my mind. What a piece of shit. What a hunk of junk. What a pile of garbage. Gar, 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 gar. No, it's yeah, whatever. Like I said, cool show. What the heck else is going on? Not much, man. I guess I'll download the finals. I guess I'll try it again. I don't know. I played the first beta and thought it was okay, and then the second one came along and I was like, I'm good. But now that it's out, maybe I'll give it another look. I installed Pinball M, which is the Zen pinball people's home for M-rated pinball games. Now you think that sounds fun, but it's like a Child's Play Chucky table. There's one there's a Duke Nukem table, so maybe that's, I don't know, an M-rated Duke Nukem pinball machine maybe shows some promise. I have not played it yet. I installed it, but I have not checked it out yet. And then, yeah, I don't know. I'm, you know, this is probably something that won't necessarily manifest until sometime next year, but I do want to try to worm my way back into VR a little bit and just kind of check up on it, because it's been a long time since I've kind of seen what the latest is. So I updated the firmware on my Quest 2, which is not working well. It doesn't seem to work as well. It seems a little funky. But I was able to hook it up to the PC through that Steam Link app, and that worked really well. And then I looked at the new releases both on Steam and on the Quest store, and I was like, oh boy, I don't know. Maybe this is a bad idea, but who knows, man. Anyway, I am going to get going, and I'm gonna maybe eat something. I don't know, and then maybe go to bed. I don't know. I need to start writing and putting together my own Game of the Year stuff here and figure out when we're going to do that. That'll be something in podcast form, and we'll talk about the year that was and all of that shit. And also, I got to get back to Glenn. We're going to try to get the next episode of Game Boys to Men booked finally. Now that everyone is not sick, hopefully we can get that train a rolling again. It's been off the tracks a little too long. Oh, the podcast. Yeah, it was fun to have Ben Pack on the show. Yeah, I've got a couple other of guests in mind for the weekly podcast that I need to reach out to and schedule for that as well. I've been very gun shy about booking anything just because of how the last couple of months have been with the kids being sick and my schedule being fucking all over the place. It's been like scary to book things because it's just feels sometimes it's like the night before I realize like, oh, this show can't happen. In fact, the when Ben was on, we had to do that Monday night. Originally, we were going to do that Tuesday morning in the normal spot, and then my daughter got sick again, and then I was like, is there any way you can do this Monday night? And he was gracious enough to clear some space for me and move some things around, and we were able to make it happen, which is fantastic on his part. And but it's like the way the last couple of months has been has left me a little gun shy when it comes to booking, just because everything's been so all over the place. But ideally, we're all we're on the other side of that. I'm sure there's something else right around the corner because my daughter is still going to school with other 4-year-olds who are probably coughing on her all the time. But my baby daughter is growing and all that stuff. And she was the one that is, we were trying to avoid the new baby getting sick because of her breathing condition. And I went through all this, but some of you maybe didn't hear it. There was a medical condition with the new baby. She'll grow out of it. It'll be fine. But it left me in a lurch here where it was like, don't let the baby get sick. And so I was on the run with my son for a couple of days. And then my wife was staying with family and all this, just trying to keep the baby away from the sick kids. And this very elaborate, very weird time in my life. John Drake is guest. I would love to get John Drake on the show. John Drake lives within driving distance of here, and I have not seen him since we went to WrestleMania. And I gotta get a hold of Drake. I gotta go to this is there's a handful of folks that I want to get on the show here. Someone I talked to in June. In fact, there was someone I talked to a month after I started this podcast about like, come on sometime, and then just it's just been fucking nonsense ever since. Anyway, have a good one, everyone. I am going to take off for real now. It looks like I'm making sure that this stream is still going. Okay, yeah. 11 minutes. That'll probably go for a while. You want to see some of that Avatar game? Arthur's playing it. Speaking of people that I want to bring on the podcast in the relatively near future, but have to hit up about it. Why don't we go over there? And I'm going to go get something to eat. Actually, something to drink. I just need some water. I'll be fine. All right, everybody. Have a good one. And I will see you in the morning.